one thing you can do on your own is put your back to the net or to something marked on your wall or something in your house. You can take both your arms back and touch your pinkies to the bottom of the tape. Okay, this simulates how high you want your arms coming back in your approach on a perfect set and a perfect situation. If your set does, as a side note, happen to be low, then you don't want to work on getting your arms all the way back. There's no time. The most important thing out on the sand is getting your hitting hand up and ready on time to hit. So abandon the whole big approach if your set is teeny tiny or if it's super windy, okay? But in a perfect situation, we're going to practice getting nice high pinkies. And what that does is it gets the upper back facing the sky, okay? And that means now I'm not only scooping with my arms and jumping with my legs, but I'm also getting to lift with my back to get myself off the sand. Okay, so go ahead and touch pinkies to the bottom of the tape, and then both arms swing up. We have a nice 90-degree out here, and the hitting palm is already back and ready. It's already tilted backwards and ready. When your hitting palm is ready early, you're going to have more ball control and be able to hit more variety, a bigger variety of sets, a wider variety. Okay, so just practice coming from here to here. Boom. Here, both arms up. See if you can get it ready quickly, because it's very important also not to draw your arm up at just one speed, okay? We want to get it ready fast and then choose when to hit the ball, okay? So hitting is not just back and forward at the same speed every time. It's get it back early and then choose when it's time to swing, okay? So another really good tip that Marv Dunphy gave me is that hitting palm is getting ready as it comes past your thigh. So I want to make sure you can see that, so I'm going to back the camera up a little bit. Okay, so as you're coming out of your scoop, your hitting palm is getting ready right here past your thigh. Okay, so it's coming up and getting ready. Now, a lot of people, there's another technique that is taught where the hitting hand comes to here and the elbow is further back than the hand. I prefer to have the hand further back than the elbow. Same position for your chest and your back coming back, but your hitting hand is further back than your elbow, so that way you're ready to swing through, okay? So it looks like this. Boom, nice and ready, okay? There is some opening of the shoulder here when you're reached back to swing. And then when you crunch through, this is going to come around through. When you crunch through, it's going to be your stomach muscles crunching through towards the ball evenly rather than hitting with a twist. And I can go into that later on, why that is. But mainly, it's because you want to be able to shoot the ball where you're facing. If you're shooting the ball and twisting away from it, you're going to wind up turning away or turning away. Okay, so we want to get our hitting shoulder back and crunch. So the drill is pinkies on the net, bring it up, and make sure your palm is up early and facing here. Okay, so the last step to that arm swing is going to be pulling or swimming your left arm down into your chest. Okay, so you come on up, boom, and then you swim it in for control. So you bring both arms up and you swim that left arm in for control, okay? When you do that, you're gonna have really good aim, okay? So before you move into any hitting, you wanna work on a nice three-step approach, which is what we generally do out on the sand, because we wanna pass the ball and then adjust to our partner 3 steps away before they set us. So a good drill to make sure your feet are nice and balanced is to align yourself to a sideline. Put your feet on either side of one of the sidelines and just go left, left, and jump straight up out of it with both hands coming up. Okay? So practice left, left, and jump. Okay, same thing as before. We were practicing getting that hitting hand ready past the leg. Left, left, and jump. Okay? Okay, I'm going straight up because the more balanced and straight up I am behind the ball, the more I can see the court when I'm shooting. So if you don't have anyone to set you, you can work on setting yourself. For me, I like to bump the ball twice, and then my second bump is my bump set to myself, and I'll hit a cart of balls, then go shag them and come back and do it again. My biggest thing, whether I'm doing a bump set and a roll shot to nobody, or whether I'm doing it back and forth in a drill with my partner, bump set roll, one-on-one across the net. I want to move my body behind the ball every time I touch it. So if it's windy especially, or if I'm not passing or setting with good control, I want to work to get my body behind the ball and balanced before I touch it each time. So that's what you can be thinking about when you're doing this drill by yourself or with your partner over the net together. See, now that one I was under it and I should have adjusted behind it. Alright, it's a really windy day, so hopefully my targets don't blow away. I'm going to try to bump, then bump set, and then control the ball, alternating to one target and then the other. Now I can go through a basket of balls, trying to make it look like I'm going to hit strong, but then going either short or cut. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's going to go sideways out like that because I let it blow to my left shoulder.